let's look at the symmetry of a rectangle. So let's go to GeoGebra and let's start the calculator. As of now, we are in 2D graphing system. Let's define 4 points of a rectangle. 1, 1, 3, 1, 1, 6 and 3, 6. Okay? And let's define it as a polygon. So this we have to specify the points. So A, B, D, C. So it has defined the rectangle. We want to manipulate this in terms of rotating and flipping. So we are going to do this based on an angle. So let's say angle is equal to a slider which starts from 0 and up to 2 pi, that is 360 degree, at intervals of pi by 20, right? And we don't want this to be displayed here. So let's make it disappear. What else do we require? We require its lines of symmetry. So lines of symmetry would be line A plus B by 2, comma C plus D by 2. So that's the line of symmetry around which it will rotate. It can rotate. Okay. Another line of symmetry is A plus C by 2, comma B plus D by 2. And the axis of rotation would be, in case of flipping, it will be these two lines. But in case of rotation, the axis would be the intersection of these two lines, F comma G. So E is going to be the axis of rotation. Okay, now let's make it rotate. So rotate what? This Q1. What is Q1? Q1 is the polygon. So Q1 by this angle, and the axis of rotation is going to be E. Nothing seems to have happened. But if you notice, here you have A prime and A, B prime and B, D and D prime, C and C prime. They are perfectly aligned, right? Okay, now let's make it rotate, right? Now it will perfectly align now. Yes. And again it will perfectly align again. Yes. So it will align at an interval of pi, that is 180 degree. Okay, that is as far as the rotation is concerned. Now let's stop this and let's remove this. It automatically creates various that A prime, B prime, C prime, D prime. It automatically creates it. Okay. Now what we are going to do is we are going to take care of the flipping of the rectangle. So now how do we do that? We do that by rotating it not around point E but around the line of axis of the symmetries. So rotate Q1 by this angle around F. So again let's do that. See, after every interval of 2 pi, now pi, it will again become darker. See, now that is happening because we are using a 2D graph. Since there is no third dimension, it is not actually showing you the actual rotation itself. So let's do one thing. Let's go to third dimension. Okay, let's go to the third dimension to see that. So for that I'll go to 3D calculator, and unfortunately I'll have to retype the whole thing. No problem, doesn't take much time. 1,6 and 3,6, and polygon A, B, D, C. Angle is equal to slider from 0 to 2 pi in intervals of pi by 20. Okay. Then we require lines of symmetry. So line by 2. That is one. And the other line of symmetry is, and now let's rotate it. Rotate. Of course, we want the intersection point also. So let's make that as the intersect of F and G. Now let's rotate it, what, Q1 by this angle around E, and let's see how it looks like. So after every 180-degree, it will get aligned. Okay, that is as far as rotation is concerned. Now let's delete this again. And now let's rotate it around the lines. Rotate Q1 by this angle around the line of symmetry F. And now let's see. So basically it is like a flip, horizontal and vertical flips. Okay, that is around F. Now if the same thing we have to do with respect to the other line, let's do that as well. Rotate Q1 by this angle around G, and let's see what happens. Now because there is a third dimension available to us here, that is why we are able to see it getting flipped. In the 2D graph, this third dimension will not be available to us. So we'll be only able to see after every interval of pi. That particular area becomes darker. Yes. So that is the symmetry of a rectangle. That's it. Bye.